Do you want to make more money in life? Who doesn't? Who doesn't want to make more money in life? Who doesn't want to be more successful? Who doesn't want to make it big at what they're doing? I think I do. We all do, right? And sometimes we get really confused in this area and we think to ourselves, okay, if I would just do this, if I would have a side hustle, if I would invest here, if I would know how to work, if I would know how to buy stocks, I don't know, anything. Oftentimes our brains scramble and they go to places and try to figure out how to make more money, how to make ends meet. And I think that this is like the number one question for a lot of us of how do I make more money and have time to live my life? Because it seems like it's either money or life. It's either money or relationships. It's either work or home. It's not both. And like the work-home balance that we all learn about and strive for, that's nice, but there's so many bills and it's so hard to have more money left over at the end of the month that sometimes it does trump our spiritual endeavors, our emotional endeavors, our familial endeavors, right? It just trumps it because we have no choice. We have to work. So this is what I want to share with you, and perhaps it's going to make your life into a better life. B'ezrat Hashem, that's the goal of this video. The goal of this video is to help you understand that like this, our money, our sustenance comes from God. And God doesn't need you to do too much ishtadlus. On the other side of things, you have to understand something. Sometimes when a person does too much effort, when a person puts too much effort into their work, into making money, sometimes he slows his shefa down. He slows his ability, his blessing from heaven. He slows it down for himself because it says clearly, don't do more than you have to do. It's almost like we read a few weeks ago in the parsha that they went out and there was man on the field, and the Jewish people in the desert, they went out and they collected the man, and Moshe tells them, don't collect more than what you need. And the ones that are thinking, survival mode are like, no, I'm going to collect more than what I need, and they collected more for tomorrow, and then that rotted. Because what happens is that when we collect, when we try, when we put too much effort, too much of our time, too much of our life into going to work, making money because we have to or because we need to, what ends up happening is that it slows down our parnasa from coming into our life, our blessing from coming into our life. It kind of like rots it, just like it did in the desert. There are 4 things that God tells us, do these things and you'll see more blessing in your life, and specifically in money. Number 1, Torah. Number 2, Tefillah. Number 3, Maasim Tovim. And number 4, Derech Eretz. These 4 spiritual concepts, ideas, if you do them and if you focus on them on a daily basis and you don't give up on them, then what will happen to you is that you will see an influx of money come into your life. You will see blessing coming into your life, and you'll be like, how did that even happen? How did that person know to call me? How did I know? How did that happen? All of a sudden, instead of working so hard and trying to figure it out and trying to see who you know and who can help you or who you can whatever, okay? All of a sudden, blessing comes into your life without you having to run after it, but you invite it into your life. These 4 ways are 4 ways of inviting into your life. So before you go out and try to get a second or third or fourth job in order to make ends meet, or you don't have a life because you're trying to make ends meet, how about try to incorporate some Torah learning into your life on a daily basis, whether it's 5 minutes to an hour to 2 hours, whatever you can afford. Some Torah learning on a daily basis. Have some Torah learning on a daily basis. Have some prayer on a daily basis, and have some help towards another person. Go do something kind to another person, even if it's 5 minutes of giving of your time, of your energy, of calling up your mother, your father, your grandparent, your someone that you know and that's sitting in a nursing home that no one's talking to, giving them 5-10 minutes of your time, giving them a piece of your day, giving them a listening ear. You doing that speeds up. It speeds up your shefa. And that is what we learn. We learn so much of that in Breakthrough. If you want to move your life to the next place, to the next phase in your life, you really need to understand that in order for that to happen, you need some hand-holding. You need to look at certain things that are going on inside of your mind, that are going on inside of your track record of how you've done things your whole life. You need to have a coach working with you, and Breakthrough offers all of that. Breakthrough offers the psychological and spiritual outlook on why things are stuck, what's broken, what's holding you back, why you keep getting into the same relationships over and over again with the same toxic people. It helps you take a real closer look at what's going on inside for you, and how to stop self-sabotaging, and how to stop surviving. but start thriving and start living. We are opening up another course, another breakthrough course, this February 22nd. I'm going to put the link somewhere around this video. But remember, in order to get to a new place in life, you have to learn new things in life, because knowledge is power. And when you have more knowledge, you have more power. And when you have more knowledge, you have more direction. So give this gift to yourself. Give this gift to yourself, to someone that you love, to someone that's close to you. And we do a lot of hand-holding in this course, because my goal, my agenda in life is to bring people to a place where they're doing it right for themselves, where they're not running around like a chicken without a head, but they're really working towards their goals and loving themselves in the process. And understand that in order to have any kind of success in life, in any area in life, in relationships, and raising our children, and our health, and whatever it is, we have to first and foremost understand that God is the source of it all. And when I take the crown off of my head and I put it back on his head, I actually see a lot more results that way, a lot better results that way, and I have a nicer, easier, calmer life. Have a great day.